What's up, y'all? Welcome to your Vinyasa class. My name is Kate, and this is part 4 of a 4-part series of moving from awareness to integration. So, the first part of the series was all about bringing your awareness inward and tuning out the external noise. Part 2 was about accepting those things that you find within. Part 3 is about releasing and letting go of what no longer serves you. And that brings us to part 4, which is today's class of integrating that all together and how we use our time and practice on the mat to cultivate a life beyond the mat, living with intention in the present moment, mental clarity, emotional stability, and ultimately inner peace. So, for today's class, I invite you to really meet yourself exactly as you are, exactly where you are, with all the joint pains and muscle issues and injuries. Give yourself some grace. Know that you're exactly where you're meant to be. So, 2 blocks might be helpful if you have them. If not, you can always use a stack of books or something to help bring the floor up to you. So let's get started in a tabletop position. Wrists are under shoulders and knees are under hips. And just take some movement. Take any wriggles or rolls through the spine or wrists that feel that you feel like your body needs. And just get out any movement, any extra energy so that you can really arrive to your practice today. All right, finish up whatever move you are on, and then you're gonna come to child's pose. So bring the soles of your feet together. Sit your bum back on your heels. Your knees can be as close or as wide as you would like. And then reach your arms forward as you rest your head on the mat. Close your eyes or soften your gaze. And just bring your awareness to your physical body for a moment. Take a scan from your crown to your toes, noticing any areas you're dealing with tension, tightness, or an injury. Can you send a bit of lightness and breath to those places? And notice the areas you feel particularly good today. Now bring your awareness to your breath. Begin to deepen your breath, breathing in and out through your nose, if that suffices. You can continue to breathe deeply, or you may begin to cultivate your ujjayi breath, the deep diaphragmatic breath with a slight restriction in the back of the throat. Breathing in and out through your nose, each exhale is this audible oceanic breath akin to the sound of fogging up a mirror. Take one more full breath at your own pace. And then gently press yourself back up to that tabletop position. And once you arrive in your tabletop position, go ahead and slide your hands one hand length closer to your body. You might tuck your toes here. Press into all 10 finger pads and begin to gently rock forward and backwards, warming up into the wrist and the forearms here. After you've done around 3 or 4 rounds, go ahead and bring your wrists back under your shoulders and now turn your fingers towards you so your thumb is facing the edge of your mat. Gently begin to rock backwards, lifting your palm off of the mat. This can be a little spicy, so feel free to do it one arm at a time. flip your palms back around. You might roll them out or shake them along the way. Wrists are under shoulders in that neutral tabletop position. As you inhale, lower your belly, pull your chest forward. Maybe you bring your gaze forward or up. Exhale, press the floor away, round through your spine, draw your chin to your chest. Inhale, lower your belly, cow pose. Exhale, round your spine for cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Continue moving between these two poses or take any other spinal movements that feel good to you. We'll be here for the next 3 to 5 breaths. Beautiful. Y'all finish up the round. You are on and come back to that neutral spine and tabletop. On your breath in, inhale your right arm high, roll out your wrist once or twice in each direction. And then exhale, thread your right arm under your left, land your right temple down. You can keep your left hand where it is. You can walk it forward or take a half bind. Wherever you choose to go, think about sending your hips back to create length in your spine. Breathing here. On your next inhale, plant your left hand under your left shoulder. Press yourself back up, and with that right arm, we'll take 3 circles going forward, and then 3 circles going backwards. Plant your right hand down. Inhale, left arm high. Same thing, roll out the wrist once or twice in each direction. And then thread your left arm under your right, land your left temple down. Keep the hand where it is, walk it forward, or take the half bind. Send your hips back, think length in the spine. Breathing here. On your next inhale, plant your right hand under your right shoulder. Press yourself back up, and 3 big circles with that left arm going forward. And reverse it, 3 circles going the opposite direction. Plant your left hand down, tabletop position. Extend your right foot back and roll your ankle 3 times in one way and 3 times in the other way. Plant your ball of your right foot down, lengthen your right leg, and begin to rock forwards and backwards, opening up the back side of your leg here. From here, go ahead and bring your knee back under your hip, and then begin to make 3 hip circles with your right hip going one direction. And reverse it, 3 hip circles going the other direction. After you've completed your hip circles, bend your right knee, drive through your heel as you reach it high to the sky, press your floor away from you with your arms, and then begin to drive your right heel over to the left edge of your mat. Keep flexing your foot, squeezing your glute as you press your heel away from you. Big breath in. Exhale, draw your knee to your nose, round through your spine like you do in cat. Inhale, right heel up and to the left. Exhale, knee to nose. One more like that. Inhale, heel up and to the left. Exhale, round, knee to nose. Inhale, right heel high to the sky. Option to catch your right foot with your left hand, and then press your foot up and away for a nice quad and chest opener here. On your next inhale, slowly release back down, come back tabletop, and we'll do the same thing left side. Extend your left foot back, roll out your ankle 3 times in one direction and 3 times in the other direction. Plant the ball of your left foot down and begin to rock forwards and backwards. From here, bring your left knee back under your hip and begin to make 3 hip circles going one way, and then 3 hip circles going the other way. Once you've completed your hip circles, drive your left heel high to the sky, bend your knee 90 degrees, reach through your heel, and then press it over to the right edge of your mat while you keep your shoulders square. Big breath in. Exhale, round knee to nose. Inhale, heel up and to the right. Exhale, round. Once more like that. Inhale, heel up and to the right. Exhale, round, knee to nose. Inhale, drive your left heel high, and then catch your ankle, your foot with your right hand as you press your foot up and away into your hand, breathing here. On your next inhale, slowly release and come all the way down onto your belly. Keep your hands alongside your chest, untuck your toes. We're going to press the forehead into the mat. Draw your shoulder blades together, strong upper body. As you inhale, lift your legs, engaging your glutes, squeezing your glutes together, spreading your toes. Exhale, come down. This time, press your feet into the mat. Inhale, lift your chest. Draw your shoulder blades together for baby cobra. Exhale, come down. We're going to float between the two. Inhale, lift your legs, half locust. Exhale, come down. Inhale, lift your chest, baby cobra. Exhale, come down. Once more like that. Inhale, lift your legs, half locust. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift your chest, baby cobra. Exhale, come all the way down. Tuck your toes, frame your chest, keep your knees down. Inhale, press yourself up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pedal it out. Take any movements that feel good to you in your first downward facing dog in your practice today. Begin to find stillness in your downward facing dog. As you inhale, lift your heels, round through your spine as you roll forward to a plank. Lower your knees down, come all the way down. Inhale for baby cobra, or begin to lengthen your arms for full cobra. And then exhale, send your hips back, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. We'll do that twice more. Inhale, lift your heels, roll forward. Exhale, lower your knees, come all the way down. Inhale, baby cobra or full cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Once more like that. Inhale, roll forward. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice work, y'all. At the end of your next exhale, bend your knees generously. Look forward. Take baby steps to walk your feet towards your hands. Heel toe your feet wide so your toes either kiss or hang over the edge of your mat. And then sit your hips low. Keep your hands on the mat for support. You can widen your feet if you'd like, and you might rock it out side to side a little bit in this malasana squat. Begin to find stillness in this malasana squat. You might be up higher if you got some tight hips. Totally cool. Blocks are there if you need them. Think length through your spine. As you inhale, lift your hips. Exhale, sit low, malasana squat. We'll do that twice more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, squat. Last one. Inhale, lift. And exhale, squat. Beautiful. Keep those active glutes, active legs engaged. Reach your arms forward. Stand all the way up. Sweep your arms up and overhead. You might heel toe your feet in a little bit closer together. Bend your knees, forward fold, rag doll. Take a hold of opposite elbows. You can hang out in stillness or sway or bob, but let your body be heavy here. Let gravity do the work. Release your hands, heel toe your feet underneath your hips. Keep the bend in your knees. And then as you inhale, roll up, stacking your vertebra bone by bone. Sweep your arms up and overhead, let your palms kiss. And exhale your hands through heart center. Pausing here, softening your gaze or closing your eyes. Take a moment to be in your physical body. Notice your breath. Notice your mat beneath your feet. Here you are in this very moment. Blink open your eyes if they're closed. Inhale, sweep your arms up and overhead. Option for Kali Mudra here, you can clasp all your fingers except for your index finger. As you inhale, think lengthen the spine. Exhale, lateral bend to your right. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, bend to your left. Inhale, back through center. We'll do that one more time. Exhale, bend right. Inhale through center. Exhale, bend left. Inhale, stand tall. Exhale, forward fold, hands to the mat or blocks. Inhale, halfway lift, think flat back, hands to the mat or your shins. Reach your crown away from your tailbone and your tailbone away from your crown. Exhale, plant your hands down, step back to a plank. Option here, as you inhale, shift forward, you can lower down halfway through Chaturanga Dandasana, or you can stay from this high plank, and as you inhale, think strong glutes, strong upper back, begin to lower your hips down, pull your chest through, draw your shoulder blades together for upward facing dog. Option to untuck your toes, let your thighs rest on the mat for cobra. Inhale in your back bend, exhale downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg high, bend your knees, stack your hips. Exhale, step your right foot between your hands and lower your back knee down. Inhale, arms come up for crescent lunge. Option to keep your hands on your thigh if you'd like. Think a tuck of the pelvis here. Squeeze your left glute as you drive your left hip forward. Big breath in. As you exhale, send your hips back, lengthen through your front leg, flex your toes. Inhale, lengthen from your spine. Exhale, fold from your waist for your half split. Your knee can be bent, but can you flex your toes, bringing them closer to your face? One more full breath here. On your next inhale, shift forward back to that low lunge. Plant both hands to the left edge of your mat. Turn all 10 toes to the left edge of your mat for Skandasana, right hip. You can be as high or as low as you want to go. Hands can be on the floor or at heart center. Think long spine wherever your hips are. One more breath in and one more breath out. Plant your hands down, rotate all 10 toes to the front of the mat, frame your right foot, step back to plank. Either inhale to your upward facing dog, move through Vinyasa, or exhale straight to downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg high, bend your knees, stack your hips. Exhale, step your left foot between your hands, lower your back knee down, untuck your toes. Inhale, low lunge, arms where you'd like them. Squeeze the right glute, drive that right hip forward. One more full breath in. As you exhale, send your hips back, lengthen your left leg for half splits. Flex your toes. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, fold from your waist. One more full breath here. Then on your inhale, shift back forward, both hands to the right edge of your mat now as you pivot both sets of toes to the right edge of your mat. Skandasana, left hip as high or low as you want to go. Hands on the mat or together at heart center. On your next inhale, frame your left foot, pivot yourself back around to that runner's lunge. Step your left foot back, either flow through a vinyasa, inhale, back bend of choice, or exhale, downward facing dog. At the end of your exhale, step, hop, float your feet forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend your knees, root to rise, arms come up. Exhale, hands through heart center. Inhale, arms come high, changing it this time. Exhale, draw your elbows down, lift through your sternum, cactus. Inhale, arms come up. We'll do that once more. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, jump back to a plank. Option to flow, back bend of choice, or straight to downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg high, bend your knees, stack your hips. Exhale, step your foot between your hands, lower your left knee. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, half split. Inhale, travel through that low lunge, hands to the left edge of your mat, Skandasana, right hip. Stay for your breath in. Exhale, runner's lunge, front of the mat, step back to plank. Inhale, vinyasa, back bend, or exhale, straight to downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg high, bend your knees, stack your hips. Exhale, step your foot between your hands, lower your back knee down. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, half split. Inhale, travel back through that lunge, hands to the right edge of your mat. Skandasana, left hip. Stay for your breath in. Exhale, frame your left toes, runner's lunge, step back to plank. Optional vinyasa, back bend of choice, or straight to downward facing dog. At the end of your exhale, step, hop, float your feet forward. Breathe in, flat back. Breathe out, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise, arms come up. Exhale, hands through heart center. Inhale, arms come high, changing it again. Exhale, reach your right arm back, twist to your right. Inhale, sweep your right arm down and up. And then exhale, reach your left arm back, open, twist to your left. Inhale, sweep your left arm down and up. We'll do that once more. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, right arm high. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, left arm high. Exhale, forward fold. Final round here. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step back, jump back to plank. Inhale, vinyasa, back bend of choice, or exhale, straight to downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg high, bend your knees, stack your hips. Exhale, step your foot through. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, half split. Inhale, plant your hands, shift yourself to the left edge of your mat. Skandasana, right hip. Stay for your breath in. Exhale, frame your right foot, runner's lunge, step back to plank, optional vinyasa, back bend of choice, or downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg high, bend your knees, stack your hips. Exhale, step your foot through. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, half split. Inhale, hands to the right edge of your mat, pivot your toes. Skandasana, stay for your breath in. Exhale, runner's lunge, front of the mat, step back to plank. Option to flow, back bend, or straight to downward facing dog. Take a full breath in. Exhale, lower your knees or stay in downward facing dog. But if you'd like to come to child's pose, we'll be here for around 3 to 5 breaths before we start our next flow. If you're not already in downward facing dog, come back downward facing dog. Reconnect with your breath. Inhale, right leg high. Option to bend your knee and stack it if you'd like. Exhale, step your foot between your hands. Keep your back knee lifted this time. Inhale for your high crescent lunge. Big breath in, maybe reach back a little bit. As you exhale, circle your right arm back, reach your left arm up and back for a revolved crescent lunge. Don't lose the bend in your front knee. On your next inhale, stand tall and make warrior 2 legs here. So left leg parallel with the edge of the mat. Straighten your right leg. And as you bend your left leg, reach your right arm towards the foot. You're not going to touch it though. And then pull your left shoulder blade back. Option to float your right toes up for this high active skandasana. Sit into your left glute, your left hip. Inhale, stand tall, replant your right foot. Arms come out, warrior 2, right knee bends. Inhale, flip your front palm, reverse your warrior, right arm comes up and back. Option to leave your left leg on your left hand on your left leg or take the half bind. Don't lose the bend in your front knee. Big breath in, maybe you reach back a little bit more. And then as you exhale, rest your right forearm on your right thigh. Circle your left arm down and up alongside your ear for extended side angle. Breath in to prepare. Exhale, look down, frame your right foot, pivot your left toes, runner's lunge, step back to plank, option to flow, bend, or straight to downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg high, option to bend and stack your knee. Exhale, step your foot between your hands. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Inhale, maybe you bend back a little bit more. Exhale, left hand down and back, right arm reaches up and over towards the left edge of your mat for a revolved crescent lunge. Inhale, stand tall. Make warrior 2 feet, right edge parallel with the back of the mat. Lengthen your left leg and then pull your right elbow back as you reach your left hand towards your right foot. Bend your right knee. Option to float your left toes for this high active skandasana. Inhale, stand tall, arms come to a T. Exhale, bend your left knee, warrior 2. Inhale, flip your front palm, reverse warrior, option for your right arm to land on your right leg or take the half bind. Don't lose the bend in your left knee. Inhale, maybe you reach back a little bit further. Exhale, left forearm to left thigh. Circle your right hand down towards the front of the mat and then stack it alongside your ear, extended side angle. Big breath in. Exhale, look down, frame your left toes, runner's lunge, step back to plank, optional vinyasa, back bend of choice, or straight to downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, step your foot between your hands. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Exhale, right arm back, left arm up, revolved crescent lunge. Stay for your breath in. Exhale, stand tall, warrior 2, feet straighten your right leg. Exhale, bend your left knee, reach for your left foot, pull your left shoulder back high, skandasana. Inhale, stand tall, arms to a T. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, flip your front palm, reverse warrior. On your next exhale, right forearm to right thigh, extended side angle. Adding on here. Exhale, look down, plant your hands, pivot your back left toes, and then float your left leg high for warrior 3. Arms can stay on the mat, come to prayer, fly alongside you an airplane, or reach them forward, whatever feels best to you. Reach through your left heel, toes pointing down. Big breath in. On your exhale, bring your left knee behind your right knee. Come down to your shin. Come all the way down onto your thumb so that your right foot is crossed over your left thigh. If you have super tight hips, you can bring your right foot to the outside of your left knee, and this will make this a little bit more accessible. From here, plant your right hand behind your right hip. Inhale, left arm high. Exhale, twist to your right. You can either catch your tricep on your thigh or you can hug your right leg. Inhale, think of lengthening your spine. Exhale, twist a little bit deeper. Unwind, plant your hands back on either side of your right foot. Shift your weight to your right foot. Come back to that warrior 3. Keep your right hand about 6 inches in front of the right edge of your right foot and slowly begin to stack your hips for half moon. Option to float your left arm high. You can take a half bind if you'd like, whatever you're vibing. Big breath in. Exhale, step your left foot back, frame your right toes, runner's lunge, step back to plank, inhale vinyasa, back bend of choice, or straight to downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step your foot between your hands. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Exhale, left hand back, right arm over, revolved crescent lunge. Inhale, stand tall, warrior 2 feet. Lengthen your left leg, bend your right knee, pull your right elbow back, high skandasana. Inhale, arms to a T. Exhale, warrior 2, bend your left knee. Inhale, flip your front palm, reverse your warrior. On your next exhale, left forearm to left thigh, circle your right arm down and over as you inhale for extended side angle. Adding on here, exhale, look down, plant both hands. Inhale, bend your left knee. Exhale, right leg floats, warrior 3, arms where you want them. Reach through your right heel, right toes pointing down, gentle bend in the left knee. Big breath in. Exhale, right knee behind the left knee. Come down to your right shin. Sit down on your bum. Left hand plants. Option to have your leg out further if you got super tight hips. Inhale, right arm high. Exhale, twist to your left. You can hook or catch. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist a little bit deeper. Inhale, unwind, plant your hands. Exhale, back through that warrior 3. Right leg floats, left hand plants. Begin to stack your hips to the right for half moon. Right arm can come high or be at your hip. Reach through your right heel as your toes face the edge of your mat. Big breath in and a big breath out. One more breath in. Exhale, look down, plant your hands, Step back to plank, option of vinyasa, bend or go straight to downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, step your foot through. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Exhale, revolved crescent lunge. Inhale, stand tall, warrior two legs, bend your right leg. Exhale, high skandasana, left hip. Inhale, stand tall, warrior two arms. Exhale, bend your right knee, warrior two. Inhale, flip your front palm, reverse warrior. Exhale, forearm to thigh, extended side angle. Stay for your breath in. Exhale, plant your hands, runner's lunge. Inhale, bend your right knee. Exhale, warrior three, arms where you want them. Stay for your breath in. Exhale, left knee behind right knee, Shiva squat, come all the way down. Right hand plants, inhale, left arm high. Exhale, twist to your right. Inhale, unwind, flow back through that warrior three. And then plant your right hand, inhale, half moon to your left. Adding on here, stay for one more breath in your half moon. And then as you exhale, look down, bend your right knee, step your left foot out, and open up to a star. Toes come in, heels go out, arms come up, big breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Option to go upside down if you want to play here. Otherwise, yogi's choice. You might like to lunge side to side. You might like to take your right hand to your left ankle and then pull your gaze under your right underpit. You can swap it out, take left hand to right ankle, pull your gaze under your left underpit. If you're upside down, go ahead and meet back in that wide legged fold. Everybody plant their hands under their shoulders. As you inhale, halfway lift. Walk your hands to the front of your mat as you bring your right foot to the right edge of your mat. Bring your left foot to the left edge of your mat. Come back to that malasana squat. If you want to play in crow, you can go there. Otherwise, let's hang out in malasana for a minute. Really think about pushing the floor away from you as you activate your glutes. Draw your inner thighs together as you use your elbows to press them away from you. Think tall spine here. Great pose for hips, lower body strength, everyday life. If you're in crow, come back to that malasana squat. And then you might want to reach your arms forwards as gracefully as you can. Come on down to your bum. Plant your feet out in front of you, hands on the mat. We're going to come to Navasana boat pose. So lift your feet in line with your knees. Option to keep your hands on the mat, reach them forward, or bring them up and overhead. You might straighten your legs if you'd like. Big breath here. One more breath in. As you exhale, roll all the way back, float your legs up and overhead for plow pose. Support your low back here, especially if your feet are not touching the floor. Can you find space to breathe in this compressed pose? Notice your side and back ribs expand. All right, listen here. We're going to take a big breath in. And then as you exhale, you're going to roll forward and cross your ankles to come to a plank. So here we go. Full breath in. Exhale, roll forward, cross your ankles, plant your hands, step back, jump back, plank. Option to flow, bend, or go straight to downward facing dog. Nice work, y'all. Let's do the same thing, left side. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step your foot between your hands. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Exhale, revolved crescent lunge. Inhale, stand tall, warrior two legs. Exhale, high skandasana, right hip. Inhale, stand tall, arms to a T. Exhale, bend your left knee, warrior two. Inhale, flip your front palm, reverse warrior. Exhale, left forearm, left thigh, extended side angle. Stay for your breath in. Exhale, plant your hands. Inhale, bend your left knee. Exhale, right leg floats, arms where you want them, warrior three. Stay for your breath in. Exhale, Shiva squat, right shin comes all the way down. Sit your bum down. Left hand plants. Inhale, right arm high. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, unwind, plant your hands. Exhale to that warrior three. Plant your left hand. Inhale, half moon to your right. Adding on here, stay for one more full breath. Look down, bend your left knee, step your right foot out, open up to a star. Toes come in, heels go out. Option to clasp your hands this time if you want. Juice your knuckles down, exhale, forward fold. Another chance to play upside down or take any of those other movements that feel good to you in this wide-legged fold. If you're upside down, go ahead and meet back in that wide-legged fold. Everybody plant your hands under your shoulders. As you inhale, halfway lift, bring both hands to the front of the mat, frame your left foot, and then bring your left toe to the left edge of your mat and bring your right to the right edge of your mat. Sit your hips low for that malasana squat. Chance to play in crow if you'd like to go there, or hang out in that malasana squat. If you're in crow, go ahead and come back to that malasana squat. Reach your arms forwards, everybody gracefully plop on down, come to your boat pose. Legs can be on the mat, reaching forward or up. Knees can be bent or stay straight. Big breath in. Exhale, halasana plow, roll on back, hands to your low back. Big breath in to prepare. Exhale, roll forward, cross your legs, plant your hands, step back, jump back, plank. Optional vinyasa, back bend, or straight to downward facing dog. Alrighty, y'all, I'm feeling it. We're gonna do one more time, but we're just gonna flow through each pose a little bit faster. Final round on each side. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, step your foot through. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Exhale, revolved crescent lunge. Inhale, warrior 2 feet. Exhale, high skandasana, left leg. Inhale, arms to a T. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Stay for your inhale. Exhale, warrior 3. Inhale, Shiva squat. Come all the way down. Right hand plants. Inhale, left arm high. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, unwind. Exhale through your warrior 3. Inhale, half moon to your left. Exhale, bend your right knee, step out to a star, toes come in. Inhale, juice your knuckles down or keep your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. We're just gonna add a twist here. Plant your right hand as you inhale. Exhale, left arm comes high. Inhale, left hand plants. Exhale, right arm comes high. Inhale, both hand plant as you halfway lift. Exhale, step to the front of your mat, malasana squat. Stay for your breath in. Exhale, gracefully lower down. Inhale, boat pose. Exhale, roll back plow. Inhale, roll forward, step back, jump back, plank. Option to flow or go straight to your downward facing dog. Final round here, y'all. Left leg high as you breathe in. Exhale, step your foot through. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Exhale, revolved crescent lunge. Inhale, warrior 2 legs. Exhale, skandasana, back of the mat. Inhale, arms to a T. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Stay for your breath in. Exhale, warrior three. Stay for your breath in. Exhale, Shiva squat, right shin comes down. Inhale, right arm high. Exhale, twist to your left. Inhale, unwind, plant your hands. Exhale through your warrior three, half moon to your right. Bend your knee, step out to a star. Toes come in, inhale, juice your knuckles or expand your arms. Exhale, forward fold. Plant both hands. Inhale, right hand plants. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, left hand plants. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, both hands plant, halfway lift. Come to the front of your mat for that malasana squat. Sit low, inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, gracefully come down to your bum. Inhale, boat pose. Exhale, plow. Inhale, roll forward, step back, jump back, plank. Option to flow or straight to that downward facing dog. Nice work, y'all. Big breath in. Exhale, lower your knees down, sit your hips back. Arms come alongside you for child's pose. Let your breath return to its natural rhythm. Just allow yourself to be in this curled up ball while your body swims in the energy that you just cultivated. On your next breath in, slowly roll up, stack your vertebra bone by bone. Nice. And now we'll come onto your bum. Bring your hands behind you and bring your feet out wide on your heels, knees bent around 90 degrees. And then just do a little internal, external rotation of the hips, windshield wiping them side to side. If you want to go to pigeon, you can. Otherwise, the next time your right leg is in front of you, land it here and bend your back knee at around 90 degrees as well. If you got super tight hips, you can bend both knees in a little bit more. If you're going to go to pigeon, by all means go there now. Otherwise, turn your torso towards your bent front leg and then think long spine from your crown to your tailbone. As you inhale, lengthen. As you exhale, fold over towards the middle of your right shin, coming down to your forearms, either the mat or perhaps a block. Finding a place where you're getting a decent stretch, but you can still breathe comfortably. On your next inhale, walk your hands under your shoulders. Come all the way back up. And if you're in pigeon, go ahead and meet us here on your bum. Extend your left leg long and bring the sole of your right foot to your left inner thigh. Turn your torso towards your left leg. And then same thing as you inhale, think of lengthening through your spine. Exhale, fold all the way over. Flex your left toes. You might grab your shin, your ankle, or your foot. You can stay here, or if you'd like to add a little bit of a twist, take your left hand, thread it under your right arm, and you'll catch your right knee. You can then pull yourself towards your right underpit as you bring your gaze to the underneath side of your right arm. Little twisting action here. On your next inhale, slowly unwind, come all the way back up. Plant your right hand to the outside of your right hip, shift onto your right shin, and then reach your left arm up and over for stargazer as you gently squeeze your glutes and drive them forward. And then slowly lower your hips all the way down. If you're going to pigeon, you can go back there from a downward facing dog. If you're going to do the 90-90s with me, come back to that supported position, hands behind you, knees out wide. Give your legs a little windshield wiper, a little swivel, and then land with your left leg facing the front of your mat now. Back leg bent at that 90-degree or whatever angle you had. From here, think long spine, whether you're in this 90-90 or pigeon, and then exhale, fold from the waist as you split the shin, coming down as far as feels good to you. On your next inhale, walk your hands back under your shoulders, press yourself up. If you're in that pigeon pose, meet us with your bum on the ground, extend your right leg long, and bring the sole of your left foot to the inside of your right thigh. Turn your torso towards your right leg, flex your toes, think lengthen the spine. As you exhale, fold from your waist, taking a hold of your shin, your ankle, or your foot. For this single leg fold, you can stay here, or if you want to add that twist, take your right arm, thread it under your left, catch your left knee, and then bring your gaze towards that left underpit as you pull your chest to the left. As you inhale, slowly unwind. Plant your left hand to the outside of your left hip. Lean onto your left shin and then lift your hips. Float your right arm up and overhead for stargazer. Gently squeeze your glutes as you press your pelvis forward. Big breath in. Exhale. Slowly lower your hips all the way down. Nice work, y'all. Go ahead and bring both feet to the front of your mat. Bum on the floor. We'll go to seated forward fold. Just for a moment. Knees can be bent, but flex toes. Inhale, lengthen spine. Exhale, forward fold. Grab your shins, your ankles, your feet. Keep that muscle engagement for just a moment as you inhale. And as you exhale, let your back round, let your feet splay in or out, let your palms rest up alongside you. Let your head hang heavy if that feels good in your neck. As you inhale, slowly stack your vertebra bone by bone. Reach your arms forwards. Keep a slight tuck in your chin. We'll use your core to come all the way down, slow and with control. Come back up. Come back down. Keep coming. Come back up. Okay, come all the way down. Once you land, point your fingers, point your toes, full body stretch. And we're just gonna do 2 rounds of bridge. If you wanna go to wheel, by all means, you do you. Plant your feet in line with your hips. Hands on the mat, palms facing down next to your body. Posterior tuck of the pelvis here, pubic bone towards your face, press into your feet, squeeze your glutes, lift your hips high. Option to clasp your hands and walk your shoulder blades down your spine. Keep energetically hugging your thighs towards your midline. Keep your chin out of your chest, keep squeezing your glutes. Don't lose that tuck. We're here for 3, 2. Slowly release your hands. Allow your spine to come down bone by bone. Heel toe your feet to the edge of your mat. Allow one knee to fall in and then the other. It's alternating between the two sides. And we'll do that again. Coming to bridge this time, we're gonna make it more of a back bend and less of a glute strengthening exercise. So feet in line with hips, hands on the mat. Tuck the pelvis to start. Send your hips high, clasp your hands if you'd like, roll your shoulders, and this time allow your back to bend, but try to keep your chin out of your chest as you drive your hips high to the sky. Keep hugging your knees toward the midline. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Slowly unclasp your hands, allow your spine to roll down bone by bone. Walk your feet out and allow your knees to knock in one at a time, alternating sides. Bring your feet back to the center. Hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a big hug, a big squeeze. You might draw your nose to your knees. And then bring your feet back on the mat. Arms come out T or cactus shape. Cross your right leg over your left as if you were sitting at a table. Scoot your hips a touch to the right and then allow your knees to lower to the left side. Anchor through your right shoulder blade in the supine twist. You might take your gaze over to the right if you'd like. On your next inhale, bring your gaze center. Lift your knees back up, recenter your hips, and swap out the cross in your legs, or take the same leg variation that you just did on the opposite side. Gently scoot your hips to the left as you allow your legs to lower to the right. Anchor through your left shoulder blade. You might take your gaze to the left. Inhale, bring your gaze back to center. Recenter your legs and your hips. Draw your knees towards your underpits. Catch the back of your thigh or the pinky edge of your feet for happy baby pose. Might be nice to lie in stillness, rock side to side, or bend and extend opposite legs. And then that will seal our practice, but if you'd like to finish with Shavasana, go ahead and take any final movements that feel good to you before you make your way to a final resting pose. This is the bottom of the ice cream cone. This is what it's all for, is this final resting pose in Shavasana. So can you allow yourself just a moment of stillness? Can you soften your gaze or close your eyes? Take up space on your mat. Swallow a few times. Relax your jaw. Take a big breath in and let it all go. The sound of my voice will guide you out of this short but sweet final resting pose, Shavasana. Staying just as you are. Take a full breath in. Open your mouth and let it all go. Invite gentle movements back to your fingers, your toes, your wrists, your ankles. Might feel nice to gently sway your head side to side, massaging the back of your skull. You can float your arms up and overhead, point your fingers, point your toes for that full body stretch. Plant your feet on the mat, hug your knees into your chest, give yourself a big hug, a big squeeze, maybe rock side to side, massaging your low back. And then roll to your favorite left or right side to let the earth support you for just another moment longer. When you feel ready, make your way to a comfortable seat. And if you're still here with me, you can place your hands on your thighs or bring them together at heart center. And just take a moment to send yourself some love and gratitude for carving out this time for you today. So thank you all so much for allowing me to guide you through your class today and taking that moment to be present with yourself and practicing on your mat, because that's truly what this is a practice to, yes, physically help our bodies, but really yoga, I have found, has helped me so much mentally to be stronger, more resilient, more patient, more calm, and more at peace for what life has to throw at me. So thank you all so much. I hope you're well wherever you are in the world, and I hope to see you again next time. Thank you.